What's going on, everybody? Hope everyone's having a fantastic evening, a fantastic afternoon, a fantastic pre-noon, no matter where you are in the world. I'm Sam Piker, and this is the Hasanabi broadcast coming to you live from sunny California, Los Angeles, folks. We are live and alive, and I hope all the boys, all the girls, and all the MBs are having a fantastic one, because today's a beautiful day. 83 degrees here in sunny California, Los Angeles. And it's an important day. It's a significant day. Right.
It's a good vibe.
Excellent. It's a fucking Tuesday! It's a fucking Tuesday, innit, bruv? It's Tuesday. It's Tuesday, innit? It's fucking Tuesday, 8/16. It's Tuesday, August 16th. Augustus, mate. It's August, mate. It's Tuesday fucking day, mate. And it's raining in the UK, bruv. It's Tuesday, August 16th, 2022, innit? It's Tuesday. It's fucking Tuesday. In the UK, which is originally supposed to be Daneland, right? And I hope you're having a great one, yeah? I hope you're having a fucking great one, innit? And 5 days until 8/21. 5 fucking days until 8/21, yeah. 5 days until I finally reveal the truth, bruv. And show you a different side of myself. Anyway, but yeah, it's fucking Tuesday. And I hope everyone's having a great one. This is the part of the broadcast where I tell you a little bit about my personal news, what's going on in my life, in the time that I ended stream and then clicked stop streaming and then clicked start streaming again. And if you were to ask me what the fuck happened, not much. There's a little bit of drama. There's a little bit of drama in the interwebs. It's the exact same bullshit. Oh, pretty funny. Great bonus episode with Jeff Brothers. Some awesome discussion. Definitely worth the extra money to make fun of you in another Discord. Oh, no. That's great. Thanks, man. Do not feed the troll. No, I'm not even going to feed the trolls. It's just like, dude, people are so fucking incredibly funny. Like, I caught up on the rehearsal and the ending was interesting. That PFD Commander podcast was fun to watch. Oh yeah, I was on macro dosing and that shit is out already. I'm at the gym working out, following your advice to get to a 7. Good job. Listen to the macro dosing pod. I'm confused on Billy Football primitive communist take. I mean, he was just talking about IOUs as a mechanism for like barter. I'm already at 9, but been going to the gym to get to a 9.5. Good job. So Ethan is jealous of you and Jeff. He feels threatened. Good. Should. Steal him right underneath him. Is there people who made Andrew Tate ally flag will place your Twitter as a fun jab at him? What? Anyway, we're live and alive. I finished the rehearsal last night, and then afterwards I went back into Vinland Saga, and that was great. And then, of course, I saw my name trending, and I foolishly clicked on it, and I found out that someone took yet another fucking short snippet. Someone took yet another short snippet of the stream and posted it on Twitter, and then certain communities went after it, and they got very upset. I mean, they got very upset. And then, of course, Quarter Pounder, Chicken McNugget Boy, like every fucking every fucking weirdo with a mid-tier falling off hashtag, ratio plus you're white plus take the L. Every piss boy with a YouTube page decided to like take the clip chimped take the clip chimped video and like do zero additional investigation. And yeah, my hate watchers were popping off. Unfortunately, they're not really popping off that hard. They really can't get that fucking they can't get a lot of traction. Surprisingly. But they were just like, oh yeah, we got it. And then Marsh came out and was like, what do you mean? We're joking about him not paying me, you fucking idiots. I'm literally like, I own a third of the pod. It's a co-op. Like, I own a third of the podcast. Like, I'm getting paid incredibly well and also have the opportunity to literally build something as a producer. And yeah, I thought that was really funny that like people literally were so desperate. Like they were so fucking desperate that they wanted to make something stick that they literally went with this. This was the original. 2 pods. So like we're launching. Should I even say it? Yeah, we are going to launch the. At this point, it doesn't matter though. Like, it doesn't matter. My editors are fucking happy. My editors have literally had to defend themselves against these fucking psychos. My editors have had to defend themselves against the dogpiling from these psychos. Okay, where literally like they'll be like, "Nah, you're under Stockholm syndrome. Like he has a gun to your head. That's why you're not advocating for your best interests right now." I'm like, dog, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, they literally, everyone that works with me, okay, not under me, with me, has full-blown fucking freedom. Like, full-blown freedom. Editorial freedom. Maybe too much fucking freedom. Ostenox. Okay? You know what I mean? Like, all jokes aside, though, like, these are people I see as peers, not as, like, fucking employees or anything like that. And I live by that standard. So it's really funny when these motherfuckers, like, literally took something completely out of context because it's, like, clip chimped, right? They cut it. This is the end of an episode. I'm tense because I thought Big Mike was not showing up. So I'm like, should I even explain this right now? And Marshall's like, yeah, let's do it. Let's tell him. So I basically mention it. They clip it out of context because immediately after that, I describe like what this is, right? I'm paying Marsh out of pocket, of course, for everything. But since this is a new venture and there's like we're putting out more stuff and we want to do like crazier shit with it and additional, like you can get like additional stuff on top of that. If you want the extra content, which is only an extra hour, plus like additional things like being in another Discord server, things like that, then it's $5 a month. And it's literally a cooperative. Like, I didn't even come up with this shit on my own. It's me, Will, and Marsh, which is why Marsh gets a third of the revenue generated. That's how this works. Okay? This is a cooperative corporation, which is hilarious because all these fucking weirdos constantly were like, dude, why don't you do a co-op? Why don't you set a co-op? And then I set a fucking co-op and they go, well, fuck you. Why don't you just literally, like, why don't you just light your money on fire? Like, how dare you put out a product which you will, ask for additional revenue so it's a self-sustaining operation? That's crazy. That's like an insane fucking take. Like an absolutely insane fucking take. And they tried to like find anything they could. Dude, I have to read some of these because it's really funny. Like, some of these takes are actually fucking hilarious. Look at this. Look. One of the psychos that's like been at it for many, many years literally just said, I at a point I was like, all right, I have to fucking respond. Well, Hassan is basically Uber Eatsing it up here. Well, I can't afford to pay my editor, so you should. You wouldn't want my editor to go hungry, would you? It's the U.S. tipping culture, but for an e-celeb. How is this man taken seriously as a leftist when he exploits labor like this? This is a cooperative corporation, okay? It is a cooperatively created podcast, okay? So this person then goes, once they find out, because like Marsh came out and was like, you guys are fucking stupid. You guys are fucking idiots. Like, because the Quarter Pounder was saying this too, okay? Quarter Pounder was popping off. And then Marsh said, insane that I need to clarify this because we're clearly joking when we're talking about not paying me, but along with getting paid a competitive base amount, I also own a third of the podcast and its revenue, which makes me feel incredibly fortunate. I own something I'm also building. Okay? Like a peer. Okay? If you consider yourself anywhere adjacent on the left and you are literally aligning with the Quarter Chicken Pounder and a bunch of libertarians because like you think they are... you think they're like owning a guy you don't fucking like because you're going to be able to, build clout off of this, ultimately to then turn around and cry about how, oh my God, this guy, because like the next step of this always is, oh my God, they're bullying me. It's like, bro, shut the fuck up. What do you mean bullying you? You're a fucking adult. You knew what you were doing. You have a decent fucking sizable platform. You wanted a fucking nice little boost. And then what? When I say, this should be your moment of self-reflection, but instead you try to shift the blame back to me with more completely made-up accusations after admitting the latest one was false. Like, so as an update, apparently Hassan was kidding and Marsh is being paid. That's good and all, but people didn't believe this on face value for no reason. Hassan can play the victim all he likes, but he only has himself to blame for his poor reputation when it comes to paying his editors. No, I don't. I have quite literally you to blame. You and other people like you who have been at it, as one of my editors correctly pointed out, since 2019. It's like, I'm sorry that you have brain damage, okay? And yes, that is ableist, okay? If you're on Twitter and you do stuff like this, you're mentally ill. And I know this because I'm mentally ill too. So shut the fuck up. Okay, don't pull the, oh my God, these guys are ableist. Like, shut the fuck up. We know what communities you engage in, okay? Don't try to weaponize SJW shit. You've been schizo posting for the past 3 fucking years trying to get me canceled. You are mentally ill. Touch fucking grass. Stop doing this. It's not good for your mentality. You're not even getting like the growth and prosperity that you wanted to get by orbiting certain communities. Like, please. It's not working. Just, there's no harm in saying, you know what? I'm a content creator. This thing that I've been trying to do, I felt like was a good and easy way to generate a little bit of drama and farm a little bit of karma on the internet. It's not working. Move on to something different. Thank you, Linda, for the 25. Get the subs. These people get clout for making you mad. You specifically, don't even put them on the screen, dog. Anyway, it's just funny because like this was an incredible take. I love the implication here even more. Even though I misconstrued this situation, he should really worry about how easy it was for me to do it, given the reputation I helped give him the last time I misconstrued a situation. It's crazy. These people literally are like, I can't believe this guy found himself in drama again, as I'm literally farming drama for him off of something that is like exactly the opposite. I'm telling you, these guys are fucking nuts. I saw another group of people that were like popping out because every time my name gets on the trending tab, the same fucking weirdos, like the same exact fucking weirdos. What is this? Here's the original 2019 tweet before it was deleted. What is, oh, she deleted her tweet right after I fucking berated her back in 2019. Anyway. Good tweet. All these shit talkers on here, you're just another view on the stream. Thank you for your support, you beautiful people. Yeah, I mean, they are. They're helping. They're helping. Get the cloud up. Amazing. To see all of these supposed far-left communists and socialists defending a well-off streamer not paying his fucking workers because, well, the guy should have said he wanted money when it was pretty obvious in the logs. Wow, you guys sound like Ben Shapiro. Why did she delete that, you think? Because she did the exact same thing last time around, and when I fucking dunked on her, last time, she deleted the tweet, and then now she's back 3 years later. She's like, this will work this time. 4 years later. So remember, when you see like wild shit on the internet, there's a range of charitability. There's a range of charitability, and it's just like they've been trying for fucking 3 years, 4 years, swarming around the same shit over and over again. And every single time, because there's a lot of deranged people, right? Like on the internet. And every single time they get like one guy, two guy, three guy, you know what I mean? Three guys to like join their side and be like, wow, I really like this Hassan guy, but you know, I thought something was weird about him. Well, I guess this is it. And it's like, it could not be further from the fucking truth, but it doesn't matter. They do this every time. No matter what happens, because they have built it in their minds that I am the most evil fucking being on the planet. So no matter what happens, they will try to fucking swing and figure out, no matter what happens, they will they will shift goalposts, they will motorize the goalposts, they will fucking fly off the hinges. And they have nothing going on in their lives. I mean, they're like one level above the deranged, like the deranged mentally ill stalkers. You know what I mean? They are the same, pretty much, but like with a little bit more clout. And that's pretty much it. It's just funny because like it's yet another great example of how easily like spreading misinformation like this has staying power. And then any mechanism of pushback against that is like immediately considered, you're a bad guy. You're being a bad guy. It's like, yeah, no, you're the bad guy. You're a bad person. And most people know you're a bad person. How incredibly disconnected from reality do you have to be to genuinely think that you have so much influence you can be the worst thing in the world, Lamau? I mean, it's because it's the same as like people that exclusively watch Twitch and assume people that exclusively watch Twitch and assume that like Twitch streamers are the wealthiest, most powerful entertainers on the planet. It's not in good faith. Yeah, I mean, of course it's not in good faith. This dude says yep, I'm sure he owns it, just like when I make money on Amazon, it's like I own heckin' Amazon. So epic, bro. The point is more money in Hassan's pockets. Don't be naive. I'm not going to hate on Hassan for no reason, but bro, just be honest to yourself. He's not going to suck you off. Shouldn't Hassan, a literal millionaire, just pay his editor out of his own pocket rather than starting an entire revenue stream to pay him? Seems more Bezos than Bernie. Maybe I'm wrong though, lol. I don't like. This is literally like being like Hassan is selling merchandise instead of literally making merchandise and just giving it away for free. Like, it's a new product. You are wrong. It's an entirely new product. Dog, I got 8 hours of fucking free content here every day, okay? 8 fucking hours. You can sit here, you could be a hate watcher, you can write the dumbest shit in the chat, you'll probably get banned, and then you'll cry about fucking free speech and then become even more psychotic in your stalking endeavors. Then on top of that, I have another podcast because I want to make different kinds of content, okay? And I want the podcast to be self-sustaining, okay? So then on top of that, I give you another podcast where you get additional free content in the form of a podcast. And then on top of that, the podcast is not just me. Why should I be paying fucking like Will and Marsh? Like these are my peers, okay? We wanted to launch something together. And it's like, no, dude. No. There should be no paywall, no podcast. They shouldn't make money. All the money that they're making, you should be paying them for the podcast. It's like, why would I do that? Like, why is socialism charity? Even when it's like literally people like Will who make a fuckload of money as well, too. Like, that's the other thing. They fucking cried for years about like, why don't you build a co-op? Why don't you build a co-op? Then I make a co-op and then they're like, well, not like that. I actually don't want you to build a co-op. I just want you to, you know, empty out your pockets. I do empty out the pockets. I raise a fuck ton of money for funds, mutual aid, charity. None of that ever gets mentioned by these fucking pieces of shit. You know why? Because they don't give a fuck. They don't care. They don't have like any sort of legitimate interest in like advocating for what's right. They don't have a slant towards justice, okay? The original editor not being paid drama was miscommunication. The editor didn't specify he was looking to be paid. It's not wrong. They assumed it was a viewer volunteering to edit some videos. Very common to have fans do edits. When the editor was asked to be paid, he was paid. Like, I'm not even hellbent on defending Hassan here. He was wrong to make that assumption back then. I just think you're making a bigger deal than it actually was law. Like, this person is not even like a fucking, is not even on my side on this. I'm sorry. Stop trying to couch your jealousy in additional. Stop trying to couch your jealousy because you want a fucking media job that's successful and it hasn't been successful yet. And I'm giving you the opportunity to make a successful slant for your fucking media career as someone who has one, okay? But stop trying to couch that in like some kind of moral conquest. Like there is no moral advocacy here that you're engaging in. You're just a fucking psychotic hater. Stop posting, make good content, shut the fuck up. I know Austin Ox made the y'all are getting paid meme, and then I said, dude, come on, and then he posted this. Anyway. They unironically think you're ontologically evil? Yes. And no amount of y'all mad us on paywall this content. I stole 59 million views off of his content in 1 year. We are not the same. Anyway, when I mention this stuff, for the record, when I mention this stuff, it's not even it's not for those people to change their minds. Remember, because this is not a debate. Debates don't actually end up changing a lot of people's minds regardless. All those dudes are about is moral consistency, that anyone move the needle for their personal view. It's actually the most useless endeavor to satisfy these people. I don't care about these people. I'm not even fucking reading into any of this shit. They are completely irrelevant. They are gnats, okay? They're little fucking flies. Why the fuck do you have to pay? Look how much likes. You paid an exposure? Wow, people so ungrateful these days. Thank you. You're right. Fuck, I shouldn't even do sarcastically. I shouldn't even sarcastically agree with that because it's just like these people are fucking bananas, dude. You see this yet? Unrelated. I wish I would have signed a contract to keep my part of the business I helped my former friend run. I mean, yeah, well, I'm going to blast off in a second. But hey, the pod with Jeff was great. Can't wait for you guys to have Big Mike too. Yeah, it'll be awesome. But yeah, no, it was a great podcast overall. There's another great podcast happening. There's another great podcast that we shot with the Chapo Boys. That'll be blasted off too. And yeah, did you give your customary reminder on chat not to harass these freaks? Yeah, you shouldn't harass those freaks. I mean, if you see someone on the internet obviously like saying wrong things, you can clarify if you want. But the main purveyors of this kind of misinformation, the main like misinfo dick riders, you not hiding the amount of Patreon's revenue is the biggest fuck you ever to these clowns? Yeah. Like, Mr. Week, does Marsh get all the money from Patreon? No, of course not, dude. What? No, man. No, he doesn't get all the money from the Patreon. Okay, it's split 3 ways. It's a cooperative. Okay, it is. He owns 33.333% of everything. Okay. Hello? You're a 17-month subscriber. What is happening right now? Why are people like this? And Marsh isn't even my editor. He's my producer. Okay. Anyway, we're done with this now. We're never going to talk about this ever again until fucking massive, community adjacent, like weirdo fucking drama farming account decides to just make a complete fabrication of a story out of it. Hopefully that doesn't happen. Hopefully they just go, all right, this is fake, so we're just not going to move on with it. But, yeah. Tucker Carlson's back, so that's good. And we will, as far as, by the way, revealing the paywalled Patreon episodes, releasing like the paywalled part of the content, I have to talk to Patreon. I don't know what they allow us to do. But obviously I would want everyone to fucking see every piece of content that I make. So most don't care who Marsh is. Yeah, of course. Have you mended your relationship with Austin? Who's Austin? Like Austin, Texas? Okay, let's blast off. Trump's passports were taken by the FBI, but released. Tucker Carlson is back in a big way. Yes, Marsh was also with me in Oi Bruvland. Big Hasanabi head, longtime Hasanabi head. He also used to work at 100 Thieves, and he works with Valkyrie as well. What, Patreon staff want body pillows? Hugging our body pillows real tight for this one. Congrats, legends. Yo, chill. Patreon, chill. I mean, to be fair, this promo was fucking fire. Have nothing against. Just a bit jealous, I think. What do you mean? But why, Mr. Weak? Ask yourself why. I think the difference is like the main difference between this platform, Twitch, and the accessibility it offers people, and the different kind of community building it offers, is quite literally the reason why people have this like sense of jealousy. You know what I mean? Like that's where that comes from, where people are just like, "Oh man, I'm jealous that you're like what you're offering us more fucking content, more footage. Like I don't understand." You guys are crazy. This Tuesday fucking meme is so dumb. Okay. Washington Beach drama Trump passports taken by the FBI but released. Tucker Carlson's back in a big way. Joe Rogan on the... Do you ever wish you weren't as big so you wouldn't have to deal with weirdos as much? No, I don't, because I wish I was as big and I didn't have fucking weirdos, okay? The reason why I say that is because me being the size I am, and I talked about this with, who the fuck? I did another podcast where I talked literally about this. Oh, it was with Ludwig. People just talk about it because they think they can successfully hurt your feelings and derail the stream. Yeah. Um, Wait, what was I saying? Political audience is a different breed. Yeah, it is definitely. But look, here's the thing, okay? Here's the thing. The reason why this comes with the fucking territory and there's nothing you can do about it. Okay, no matter what happens here, we're blasting off, by the way. This comes with the territory. There's nothing you can do about it. It sucks. It's unfortunate. I wish it didn't happen the way that it does. But ultimately, no, I love that this community consistently grows, because this community growing implies that these kinds of attitudes are becoming more popular. That person has tried to do a stream and do a podcast for 5 years now and failed over and over again. Totally ideological, totally not jealousy. Well, a lot of those people also don't have any fucking firm moral grounding, or the consistency in their worldview, and they change it with the seasons, or worse, they change it because their favorite content creator has changed it. And when you do that, when you fucking do that, you're not going to be able to cultivate an audience. You haven't figured out a niche. You haven't been able to fulfill it. You're way more accessible and respond back, so they get a dopamine hit. You're way more accessible. That Kirby Twitter person rode your rant about them for all it was worth on Twitter. Oh, yeah, always. But the thing basically that fucking squashes it in its entirety is when you just stop responding, which is what we're doing. So when you do that, it's over. The macrodosing pod was dope. Big fan of PFT. Wish it was longer. You guys like that? Why is it they want an Azan hater community that doesn't last and is super toxic? Yeah, that's the problem. It's ironically clout sharky and very capitalist. To forego to do market research and maybe figure out a way to consistently generate revenue for yourself and make content in a way that is actually unique, compelling, and reaches people, right? Instead of doing that, they are foregoing long-term solutions for immediate dopamine hits on the fucking short term. They're doing that so that they do you think Arian Foster liked you? Yeah, I think he liked me a little bit. I think Arian Foster is a very interesting guy. I wish I had more time to talk to him. I mean, I could actually talk to him whenever the fuck I want, as a matter of fact. I should just DM him. Hold on. How did you get on the macro dosing pod? There's a Hasanabi head? Yes. And that Hasanabi head is PFT. Yeah. PFT watches the stream. I don't know. I know Arian is familiar with my content, but I don't know if he still watches or anything. But I would love to talk to him further. But yeah, no, he is they're all dope. They're great. I love those guys. They're fucking awesome. And obviously one of my favorite things to do on the fucking planet is to reach out to a new demographic. And let's be real, Barstool Boys, they're pretty powerful. They got a big fucking legion of fans. There's a lot of dudes in there that there's a lot of dudes in there that you could easily change the minds of. As a long-time listener to macrodosing and you, it was fucking awesome. I really hope you go back on. Big T was great. I didn't even think that he was bad. Yes, Arian Foster is in the running back. Don't give David Portner any more money, bro. Brother, Once again, I have to explain something to you. One, I like PFT. Two, regardless of your personal thoughts on Dave Portnoy, Barstool has a gigantic fucking audience, okay? Three, they're giving me a bigger platform by associating with me rather than vice versa, in my opinion. Are we blasting off? I already did. But I didn't juice it, so juice it. And Portnoy is not even a fucking right-winger. He is just the classic American, okay? He's just the most, he is literally the brain-broken American guy, okay? And yes, of course, that implies that he has a lot of reactionary fucking attitudes. Portnoy is if my uncle got a media company. Yo, literally. And like, I'm not even defending him, right? He's just... Doesn't that make him right-wing, though? Bro, you're on Twitch. Don't give Jeff Bezos more money. Yeah, literally. He is reactionary, right? He has a lot of reactionary takes, and then like sometimes, like even fucking Keemstar, sometimes it just like pops off on. He's just the Norman. He's the perfect Norman. I don't know how else to describe it. Portnoy is one of those guys. My dad says, for better or for worse, that's our mascot about. When did you reach 1 million subs on YouTube? Grats anyway. Last week. Also, PFT's gone on the record and disagree with Portnoy on certain things. Yeah, of course. Anyway, no, PFT's dope. Abortion he was good on? Yes. Have you seen this Big T take? Let's see. What does he say?
Public schools shouldn't exist. I'll get that take off right now.
You don't think they should exist at all?
No.
Why?
Well, I don't believe like the federal government should really exist. So.
I like him. He's funny. I like him.
Okay. So let's take that out a little bit further. If there's no government-run schools, where do people go to school?
You can have private schools. You can educate your own children.
How do you pay? If you don't have a job that makes you wealthy, how would you pay for your children to go to school?
I don't know.
So if you're poor, your kids are fucked.
He said, I don't know. At least he's honest. At least he's not doing the whole thing where it's like, no, I'm just going to repeat like a watered down American Enterprise Institute Heritage Foundation talking point, that a right-wing podcaster is like repeating. Okay.
Would that come with reduced taxes?
Yeah,
well,
sure.
There should be no taxes.
We'll make the people that are earning $22,000 a year pay like 4% taxes. They still can't afford to send their kids to school. I just don't. You have to have school. I feel like am I the only one that?
No, I'm on.
No,
I don't think that's a big lib take on my part.
No.
I don't know
saying,
that you do,
Big
really.
T, that's a.
Dude, it's so funny. I love that. Oh, shut the fuck up, liberal. You want public education? You fucking cuck. Yeah, talk more about how you love big government. You fucking lib bitch.
Kids should go to school.
Yeah, public schools shouldn't exist.
Oh, dude, that's a great. This was the podcast I went on. PFT is living your Hank Pecker fantasy every day. Yeah, dude. I love God, you guys know I love conservatives, okay? And some of you say like, "Oh, if you love him so much, like why don't you marry a conservative?" It's like I would. I fucking would. You understand? I would. This is a joke, right? No, dude. No, that's not a joke. This is like how this person operates, okay? And there's so many people like that. You have to remember that like a lot of the people that we watch are the most annoying version of that. A lot of conservatives are just like what he just did, what Big T just did, what he demonstrated right there is like the perfect conservative take. where it's literally like, I don't think public schools should exist. No federal government. And then you ask them one question and they go, I don't know. Okay? And then there is like a different tier of conservative that is like one tier above. And it's like literally different layers of being annoying. And it almost completely revolves around how many articles you read or how many YouTube videos you've watched, okay? The more YouTube videos you watch where you look desperately for talking points to like reinforce your worldview, the more annoying you get. So like the tier 1 conservative is just like the type of dude who's basically like, yeah, I don't know. I just don't think it should exist. No taxes, okay? And then the tier 2 conservative is like the guy who saw some Facebook posts. So he's basically like, yeah, I don't know if it's real or not, but I do think that they're, making your children homosexual at school. So maybe we shouldn't do that. You know what I mean? And then the tier 3 conservative is like the guy who's watched Ben Shapiro videos and is like repeating Ben Shapiro talking points. And then the tier 4 conservative is Ben Shapiro or Steven Crowder, who like literally makes money off of, churning out these kinds of takes. Leftists do that on the same volume? Absolutely. Abso-fucking-lutely. I don't disagree with you. Donald Trump Jr. was on Crowder Day. We'll take a look at it. Like I'm the tier 4 leftist. Except with like leftists or liberalism, if you want to categorize it, I feel like leftist takes are outside of that spectrum because like you can't really make a lot of money off of you can't really make money off of like being a leftist. If you could, then all these other supposed leftists would be fucking caked up. People oftentimes forget that, just because I exist, that doesn't mean that like leftists are fucking really crushing it. You know what I mean? Yet here you are. Yeah, motherfucker, maybe you should ask yourself how that happened. Is it because I'm a leftist or have I made money in spite of my fucking leftism? Okay? Just think about that for a second. It's so funny because motherfuckers are like, oh, bro, leftists don't make money. Well, how about you? It's like, dude, there's like 5 leftists that have been in media and have had like decent fucking revenue streams. Okay? I wonder why it's so hard. Yeah, he talks about his leftism as a curse forced upon his family for generations. Lamau. Well, in some ways, it is like that. I mean, it kind of is. Because let's be real, it's like the most annoying. Like when you're a leftist, you have to like align with some of the most annoying motherfuckers on the planet. Like there are some lovely, incredible individuals in this movement, and I love all of them, especially when I go out and like do fundraising events like I did with Hugo, right, the other day, alongside Chris Smalls. Like there are people who are legitimately changing other people's lives, and I do it for them. And I also do it for the annoying motherfuckers too, because ultimately if they organize their workplace or if someone else organizes their workplace for them, like they're going to benefit from that. And I think that those marginal improvements in your life are still really good overall. Okay, and I do it for that reason. But also, let's not forget that leftists are also some of the most annoying motherfuckers on the planet. They can't shut the fuck up. They're constantly joy killing. They think that you become more leftist the more joy you kill. They think you become more leftist the less you laugh. And that's fucking awful. So that sucks. So I do think that in a way it is like being cursed. I had a fellow Twitch streamer ban me today. He was covering Afghanistan a year later. When I said it was Trump's plan, he screamed at me and said, I bet you didn't even fucking serve, and then perma banned me. Wait, who the fuck has like gone to Afghanistan and thinks that that was successful? Like in any meaningful capacity. I don't even understand. Like I thought veterans that went to like Afghanistan and Iraq quite literally were like, yeah, that shit sucked, actually. We were just there holding our dicks for no reason. Like most, at least like, look, I have a bias in this, obviously. Like there's a sampling bias in this, but even reactionary vets are like, yeah, that was kind of dumb. You know what I mean? Like even the fucking reactionary vets are like, yeah, we kind of just did that for, someone else's, for someone else to make a lot of money off of. It was kind of fucked up. Like, that's not even a fucking hot take. You know what I mean? Bro, come on. Chud's posting the conviction court count of drag queens versus pastors. Yes, Austin Ox. We're moving on from the drama. But here's the Austin Ox post. The myth of consensual editing. I am going to berate you online on the internet daily. I am going to pay whatever you ask. I consent. I consent. I don't. Isn't there somebody you forgot to ask? Have you seen this? He's talking to some women, possible victims. Wait, what? Daz Games presents. Daz watches Andrew Tate.
But I said that if a woman is going out with a man, she belongs to that man. That's his woman. So if she wants to do OnlyFans, she owes him some money because she's his.
So that is you saying that women are your property.
Have you ever seen a woman try and do anything competently?
If you are listening, Andrew Tate, you are weird. I'm gonna find you and peg you, Andrew Tate.
Why they angry? He's speaking reality. Why are you gonna get mad? Cause he's telling you to treat me like a king.
I have nothing against women. I believe women are the most precious things on the planet. They create life. They should be protected. They should be provided for.
You go, fuck her. That's how it goes. Slap, slap, grab, choke, shut up, bitch, sex.
I have nothing against women. I believe women are the most precious things on the planet.
When I grab you by your neck and you start annoying me, trying to resist, and I just, and then I grab you by your neck again. Then what the fuck are you gonna do when your face is collapsed?
That's right, lock the door, you knew I was gonna beat the out of you. If you behaved, I wouldn't have to hit you, would I?
The thing about it is, like, BDSM can be done consensually, but if you're like a fucking ethical BDSM guy, you are not going to be on the timeline talking about how you love collapsing women's faces in, okay? You're not going to be on the time, like, same with sex work, right? You can do sex work with adults consensually, you know what I mean? Like, people can have wonderful experiences in this field. I know many sex workers that do, but you can't be on the timeline being like, yeah, these women are my property. These women are my property. I fucking own them. I own them. You're literally like, if you're LARPing as a fucking pimp and you are being a pimp, then you're not a good guy. You're not doing this in the right way. Same with fucking BDSM. You can do BDSM. It's not for me. It's not my kink, right? It's not my fetish. But you can do fucking BDSM shit. But if you do BDSM shit, you know better than to just like literally have cases where it doesn't look like it's consensual. Okay? And also routinely fucking talk about how you cave women's skulls in and shit. You know what I mean? That's wild. I'm a ethical vanilla dom apparently because we did that stupid quiz.
You can't stay in there forever.
Oh, I'm going to enjoy this one.
Your unspoken kink is being canceled on Twitter? No, fuck no. I hate that shit. By the way, I love when conservatives post their L's. Drag queens in the upstate arrested for sex crimes against children in the last 2 years, 0. Pastors in the upstate arrested for sex crimes against children in the last 2 years. I mean, I guess this isn't a conservative posting their fucking L's. I think this is like a liberal, right? No shot. No shot of fucking conservative is like being like, why aren't they arresting more drag queens? They're only arresting pastors. There's no fucking shot. Yo, this is the new talking point, by the way, where people go, now do teachers. I mean, okay. Fine. Sure. Yeah. Yes, do that too. It's such a stupid take. What do you think? I'm going to be like, oh, if you're a teacher, you can do pedophilia? Like, what are you, fucking stupid? Yeah, I agree. I agree with you. What now? Where do we reach? What conclusion do we reach? Yes, I think that pedophiles should be arrested. Wow. I'm an incredibly I guess like I'm incredibly centrist on this matter. Chatter acting like there's a circumstance where it's all right. Like, what do you mean? Like, what's the argument there? Are you basically stating like, pastors can have a crumb of fucking child pussy as a treat? Like, what do you mean? What's the take here? Like, what are you like? Oh, well, teachers are getting arrested. Why can't? What's up? What's up, dude? Teachers. It's like, okay, yeah, great, exactly. I agree. Arrest pedophiles. Bold take, I know. The butterfly effect of the U.S. Army recruiting deadline. Not going to click on that. Not all pastors are pedophiles. Not all teachers are pedophiles. Drag queens can be pedophiles, but are less often pedophiles in the former two professions. Yes. Yeah. Look at me, dude. Look at me going up against the big pedophile lobby over here. You know what I mean? Look at me going up against the libertarians, all right? If you're a libertarian, you can get some, all right? Well, not the things that you want to get within the boundaries of age of consent, you fucking weirdos, okay? Stop it. You can also get served with the top of the hour ad break at the top of every hour. However, you don't have to see the ad. Tell you what, you don't have to see the ad. You can subscribe to avoid the ads at the top of every hour. It's $5 or free if you have a Twitch Prime, which is, of course, what you get by connecting your or someone else's Amazon account connected to your Twitch account. You get one free Prime subscription a month. You can avoid it for free. Or if you're lucky, you can get gifted a sub by Trinrec. Thank you for the 5 gifted. Tyler Spark, thank you for the 10 gifted. Allowing 15 people to no longer see the ads. Here's the 1 minute ad break now. So brave. Now big pedophile will never sponsor your stream. Yeah. El Bobby Chulo, thank you for the 20. How is it free if you don't have Amazon Prime? Bitch, you know someone with Amazon Prime. Take their account and connect it to your Twitch. Like, what do you mean? You have a mom, you have a wife, you have a wife's boyfriend. Like, somebody in your family has Amazon Prime. Steal it. Not like they're going to be big fucking Twitch watchers. Anyway, Gabe Sandwich and El Bobby Chulo, thank you for the 20 gifted. Gabe Sandwich, thank you for the 5. Steal your wife's boyfriend's Amazon Prime account, okay, and connect it to your Twitch account. Killing babies is wrong. Let people enjoy things. You think it's enjoyable to kill innocent babies in the womb? Yes, I use them to help brew my potions. Great. Dr. Jill Brandon tested positive for COVID. She's going to be all right, most likely. John Fetterman says, crudité, which is just a veggie tray, as we talked about yesterday extensively. I literally do not care about this. I can't. I know it's like fun. It's very Twitter. It's very Pog. I care about John Fetterman's positioning in the Democratic Party. I care about what he believes in. I don't care about how good his posts are, even though his social media team are, friends of mine on the internet and they're doing a great job. I just don't care. Good overall. I wish you would come on the stream. That would be great. but I don't think he wants to. It's fine. And oh my God. Phase 1 of dismantling American military industrial complex, Dark Brandon rises. Oh my God. Are they trying? Wait a minute. Okay, this is serious. All jokes aside, are they trying to stop military recruitment? It is going to drop to 0. Guys named Kyle that love Monster energy drinks, that love punching holes in drywall, where will they go? Where will they fucking go? There is so much pent-up frustration, so much anxiety that they need to get out of their fucking system as like some divorced dad with a high and tight screams at them as they're doing physical activity for the first time in their lives. This is an important moment for the American teen that is coming from a upper middle class or even lower middle class or poor background. Oh my God. This is devastating. This is fucking devastating. The Marines is going to be 2 companies by 3 years. This is a big blow to the hood as well. Yeah, this is a big blow to everybody. Psych, Mustangs and Camaros are just going to be more plentiful. Yeah, but they're the worst. The Challenger is the best out of all of these cars, okay? I love Challengers, except for the fact that, like, when you own one, it's basically saying, like, I went overseas and my wife had sex with someone else, and I don't even know if my child is actually mine. But if that wasn't the case, I would be, I would have had one. I always wanted to get one. You have no idea what you're fucking talking about. Dodge is shit. Ford is shit. All I know is the Mustang is a beautiful machine, a beautiful piece of machinery, okay? It gets a bad rap. However, the new Mustang EV is the worst crossover fucking vehicle you could have ever cultivated. And no, like, it looks like a pill, okay? Every fucking EV, and this includes Taycan too, like, to a certain degree. Taycan, like, has a spaceship take. Why is every EV so whack? Why? I fucking hate the new Mustang. I hate it. Make a 1967 Mustang Shelby and then reappropriate it into an electric vehicle. It will be the #1 selling electric vehicle on the fucking planet, okay? That's it. I hate the aerodynamics. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. It looks like shit. Make a fucking old school, boxy ass fucking Mustang, okay, from the 60s, and turn that into the new wave of electric vehicles. You do not understand. You do not understand. They would make, oh my God, these would be the greatest. These cars would sell so much. It's a fucking muscle car. It doesn't need to have aerodynamics. It's a muscle car. I get it. For EVs, it has to have, like, battery efficiency. I get it. Fuck it, dude. Fuck it. And also, here's another bad take that you guys are going to fucking yell at me for. As an EV owner, one of the things that frustrates me to no end is the electric vehicle sound. I need the electric vehicle sound to be fucking loud. Okay? I want it to be like I took off the fucking catalytic converter or whatever. I took off the muffler. It needs to be fucking loud. The sound is fake. Why can't you make it cool? It sounds like a spaceship. I don't want that shit. What about noise pollution? Yeah, bitch, I want noise pollution. Just get a gas car? No, I'm fine. I'm fine with the fucking homeboy wants fake noise and no safety. By the way, yeah, I want it to sound like I straight piped it. #1. And I think you can do it. I'm like looking into cracking my Taycan so I can, I mean, I don't know if it violates the lease or not, but here's the thing. First of all, I have an EV engine noise that I turn on every time. Why do I turn it on? Because if I don't fucking turn it on, people don't hear you coming. And that is annoying. That is actually scary, for the record. Like, I literally turn it on for fucking safety. That's number one. Number two, when I turn it on for fucking safety, I want it to sound loud, okay? I want it to sound loud. My Tesla literally farts. Okay, that's it. That's done. You should not admit that, okay? If you went and you got a fucking Tesla and you put the fart noise into the car, what are you doing? This is literally like the pussification of America, okay? What the fuck? I mean, it does make sense, though, because you got a Tesla. But god damn, dude. The louder the car, the smaller the penis. Sure, fine. I don't care. It comes with farts? Yikes, dude. That is so awful. I just think that the electric vehicle market and the muscle car market are very far from one another. And if you want to make an electric vehicle muscle car, make it like a fucking muscle car. Make it boxy, make it fat, okay? Make it heavy. And make that shit fucking loud. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not trying to fucking ride around in a space shuttle. They already made it limited. No, this doesn't count. By the way, I literally talked to the Donut Media guys about this. This doesn't count, chat. I mean, this is exactly what I want, just like the F-100 concept from Ford, which I thought was beautiful. Oh my God. Oh my fucking God. Just like the Hyundai. The Hyundai concepts are fucking incredible too. Okay? A lot of those electric concepts are fucking incredible. Or these are actually electric vehicle converted cars. And what they do is basically they fucking gut the engine and put a battery in it. However, and I have talked to the Donut Media guys about this because I was literally, before I got the Taycan, I was looking at basically something like this. The unfortunate problem with cars like that is that like they're going to break down. It's not an everyday. You can't have this as an everyday vehicle. Okay? Like all of these cars, like they're beautiful, they're incredible, it's unique. If you have a lot of fucking cars, if you're really into cars, like that makes sense, right? However, yeah, the Hyundai I'm talking about is this. Yes. Oh, so fucking good. Oh, so fucking good, dude. God damn, it's so good. Oh. I mean, fuck you, Business Insider. Let me in. Okay, there it is. Hyundai resurrected an iconic 1980s model as a sleek 21st century electric car, but these are all concepts. The unfortunate reality, yeah, the unfortunate reality is that like these are just concept cars. They're one of one. Another incredible Hyundai is the N74. Dodge is making the EV muscle car line loud. Okay, if Dodge does this, they'll dominate. They have to find a way to technologically make this work so that like a EV muscle car doesn't just go 100 miles and then fucking the battery goes out. They have to figure out a way to get it above 200 miles, okay? That's going to be really hard, but they can probably do it in the same way that Porsche does the Taycan, where you have a normal version, you have a sports version, you know what I mean? And you flip through, and you add in additional horsepower with this like a secondary battery, in the same way that like my Taycan works, right? 200 miles, Omega Law? No, dude, dude. What do you mean? That's what it is. It's not easy, like. Amerifat Tate, you just want to LARP as a Yakuza? That's why you like that car? Yes, that is true. I haven't hit it. I haven't hit that. And by the way, the conversation that we're having right now is not for everybody, okay? Let's be fucking real. If you live in Alabama and like everywhere you need to go is like 50 miles out, it's not going to be good for you. That's a 100-mile trip. How the fuck are you going to do that? Like, for me, it's easy because I don't drive that much. I have a charger at my house. But like worst case, there are EV charging stations, around the city. I've never been to one. You're not like, this is not going to happen. This is going to happen maybe in the next 10 years for you, potentially. But they need to make trains that look like muscle cars and the hogs will get on board. No, trains are the OG muscle cars. They're incredible. They're beautiful. They're also the OG electric. They're great. I love trains. Don't misunderstand me. Yeah, they got a lot of trains. Also have a lot of horsepower. Okay. But yeah, that's. I mean, we're getting too far into fucking car territory for no reason. I was just talking about like the Dodge Chargers, absolutely destroying the military recruitment because it's the number one reason why people join the military. Oh my god. That's awesome. That's hilarious, dude. That fucking goat just destroyed.
You okay?
That's awesome. Goat yoga is peak white woman shit. I mean, respect. Goat yoga, never knew they jump on your backs. I love that. What? Your Valo kids beat you to it again? Beat me to what? We're engaged to forever with you, my love. Aww. I couldn't be happy to grow old with my favorite human being. These guys are so awesome. I love them. They're so wonderful. That's dope. You should judge the Mustang EV on its merits and pretend like it's not called a Mustang and has gotten good ass reviews from like Car and Driver Consumer Reports so far. Then don't call it a Mustang. Call it someone else. Call it something else. Call it something else. Call it something else. Don't call it a Mustang. And Lyric's gonna be a father. Man, the Twitch sphere is getting older. And meanwhile, I'm out here fucking a loser. When are you gonna get a girlfriend? I have your mom.